Jesus explains Satan's planned war against humanity, and you must forgive. April 15th, 2015. Words from Jesus through Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began. Tonight the Lord was wearing navy blue, and as the night wore on, and we were dancing, I saw he was wearing a military outfit with all kinds of bars of colors. Commander. Jesus began. Yes, this war is coming to a head. Please keep in mind this message was originally given on April 15th, 2015. The parts are all scripted. One by one, they come into play. The players appointed by destiny. Obama, the man of sin, stands in the central position. Scripting for him was done eons ago. Each player has their role and their orders. All that remains now is the commencement, and at the proper time the signal will be given. How lucrative this war will be for Satan. This is precisely why I've been hoping to hold it off, but time has reached its fullness, and it will begin any day now. Never in the history of mankind has such atrocity been planned and executed. Never in the history of the world will it occur again. This is the appointed time for the cleansing of the earth from all filth, disease brought to its fullness by the demonic powers that be, with the full cooperation of man in his greed. What will transpire is the decimation of millions of souls. For some there is nowhere to go but hell. For others they shall be saved as going through the fire. My bride will not see any of this. She has been brought to a place of sensitivity because of her union with me that precludes her being exposed to such horrors as will come upon mankind. But Lord, will she not be here for a nuclear strike? My love, this is only the beginning of woes, only the beginning. Wave upon wave of disaster will befall the earth. Nuclear annihilation is but one in the series of scores of catastrophes and judgments. I want you to be well aware of what is about to transpire in these coming days. Eye has not seen, ear has not heard, what the wickedness of man has brought upon itself. I would really like to understand, but if this knowledge is not for me to have, so be it. My little one, my very, very little one, it is not essential to the salvation of souls. I would rather you focus on the hearts of the flock I have brought into this fold. They are my bride, Clare, and how they yearn for me. It brings tears to my eyes when I read their comments, which are only the tip of the iceberg of their sorrow and longing for me. As I've told you before, this is a factor in our timing. To see her gut-wrenching tears is almost too much for me. I wish to visit each and every one of them, but they must go through a process of preparation. Oh Lord, you are sovereign. Can you not just once visit them in a way they will never forget? They look at me and long for what you've given me, which has been for their benefit, that they might press in. But time is so short. Can you not just come down and put them all in the sweet waters of your glory and love for them? My child, I can and I will at the appropriate time for each of them, but I desire them to obey What they know is being asked of them first. It is very simple, Clare. I'm not asking a lot, am I? No, Lord, you are not. Those who love me obey me, and those who seek me with their whole heart shall surely find me. Now returning to the original scene, in my military attire, I don't want you to mourn over this situation. Just understand that you can't have bitterness or unforgiveness in your heart and expect to hear me clearly at the same time. Pass it on. There are those on your channel who have not forgiven themselves or others, and I deliberately had you do a forgiveness meditation for them, so that they would be free and clear to hear from me. But some have not done this. I'm calling all my brides to be clean before me, and you cannot be clean before me unless you have truly forgiven those who have sinned against you. That includes sins against yourself. So you see, there was a very good reason I allowed you to get hung up where you did. If you hold unforgiveness in your heart, you have drunk a chalice of poison, and the other person will not be the one to die. Let's move on. I like to, Lord, but I feel hatred in my heart for her. I don't want it, but I can sure feel it. What do I do? Consider her a leper who is in dire need of love and respect, not for what she deserves, but for me. I have no one else to care for her and love her, Clare. Can't you make an exception in your heart for her? After a lot of prayer from Ezekiel, I got to the point where I could forgive her and leave it alone, still waiting on the Lord's wisdom as to what to do. For now, I'll leave it alone. Thank you, Clare. That's the right thing to do. You will see the wisdom in letting it go. I have covered for you, and I will continue to cover for you. Thank you, my bride. I know you're hurting. I know you're frustrated. I know she's taken advantage of your kindness. But what is the price tag on a soul? At the right time, this situation will turn around, and she will see what she has done. And then I can step in with love and forgiveness, and she may very well give her heart to me. At least you've done all I asked you to do. I couldn't ask for more. Was there anything else, Lord? Don't you think that's quite enough? Truthfully, no. You are on the brink of war. I came to you tonight in the military attire because that's where I am right now. You did seem rather solemn, Lord. Yes, I have a lot on my mind. This is a place of extreme pain for me. It was nice to be comforted by you. I know things are growing more tense and intense around you. I need you all to hold on and continue to pray for the world and offer the sufferings you are enduring as a fast offering to bring more souls to me before the situation becomes impossible. That is, before the unrepentant souls die in the war.